Hello YouTube, WittyButter here, and we are back in Pokémon Flora Sky. In this episode, we're going to take on this gym, and not much else, because this gym is hard as nails, actually. Just to me, at least, because of Pamela being my only Pokémon that I use, at least. So yeah, more on that later though, you'll see. Sorry I didn't upload this video yesterday, which is the day I was meant to. I know, I only just made the schedule and I'm already breaking it. But yesterday was quite a big day for me, because I just got my exam results. Yesterday, of course. And I did well! I'm very happy with it. I know, it's a great feeling to work hard at something and have it pay off. Because I got exactly what I needed, actually got a bit more than I needed. And I did well. I'm very happy with myself. And yeah, although that does mean that my summer holidays are coming to a close soon, I'll still make videos every 2 days, because that's one of the best things about having a 2-day system, because it gives me more time overall. I could record the video one day and do post commentary on the other day, or do all the editing on the other day, then upload it. So yeah, good system. But aside from all that, we've got battles. Yeah, this is a very action-packed episode, and I have a lot of difficulty with the gym leader. It's ridiculously hard, if only because of one move. So, yeah. More on her later, though. For now, we have a Pelipper that is using Mist. Mist just stops you doing anything to their stats. It stops you lowering accuracy or lowering their attack or something. Doesn't really help it against pure power. Which Pamela is made of. Pamela is power. Powerful Pamela. Alliteration means it's good. Xatu, yeah, doesn't put up a fight. Paralyze is good. Synchronize is not. Synchronize is a move that some psychic type Pokemon have, maybe a couple others, that if you put a status ailment on it, like paralysis here, it puts that same status ailment on the Pokemon that gave it to it. So yeah, that pointlessly long elaboration was just in case of double battles, because it's exactly the same. Yeah. This gym has a couple of these instances where you've got two trainers all attacking you at the same time, but it's not a double battle, it's just one after the other. And in some ways, I think that actually increases the challenge, because it extends it's like you have to consider it as one really long battle, in that sense, and it makes you think through your moves more, because if I had the chance to use a Paralyze heal in between these two battles, then this one would have been a lot easier, and I'd have had an extra turn to do whatever I wanted. And, you know, turns are useful. But in this, we have no choice but to waste a turn using a Paralyze heal in the battle and take damage from it. Of course, Pamela can resist that damage because, well, it's Pamela. But ordinarily, if you've got a normal level team, then you'd have just been damaged and it could potentially have been fatal. Of course, a Drifloon is unlikely to prove fatal to anyone, but still. Honchkrow is pretty awesome. Pretty weird cry, but that's besides the point. We get another Paralyze off, and he uses Swagger. I think I've explained Swagger before. It increases attack by 2 stages, and confuses you. Very risky, but has its benefits if you use it right. And I read Swagger, and I instantly think of Jagger. Yeah, no, I wouldn't look that up. It's an awful thing to ever disgrace the internet. Ugh. Yeah, anyway, sorry. That song just makes me angry. Moving on, we have healing and stuff, and agility. Agility raises speed by 2 stages. Quite good in rush down Pokemon, or Pokemon that are using Baton Pass on a sweeper. Because sweepers need speed and power. Speed and power is like the sweeper bread and butter. Right? Yeah. Coolio. I will never say Coolio again. It's just a weird word, sorry. Yeah. This guy coming up was a bit of a challenge for me as well, because he will introduce you to the move that I had trouble with before. Well, in the gym leader battle, sorry. Yeah. Okay, or not. I skipped him because he uses Pokemon we saw before. Yeah. Well, that kind of ruined my intro, so let's just chug on over to the actual gym leader woman, and she'll give you a live example of that move that I have grown to hate. So, now, most of this episode is just going to be that gym battle. You have no idea how long it took me to film it. Because the amount of tries I had, I leveled up by about 10 levels. So you're going to see a level jump. The things I do for you people. Right, let's just jump right into the action. Oh, Iris. She is the dragon type leader from Black and White. Quite popular with fans actually, because she's also in the anime main character. Yeah. But yeah, so she's been reused. Although I don't know why she's a flying type gym leader in this one. Although saying that, I don't know why the other dragon type gym leader is some random old man on the street now. So I guess change happens, and people get older, live on the street, and some people just change the type they like. So, you know, right. Skarmory is a bit of a challenge, not physically, but because of its defense. Steel is generally a very, very, very defensive type, and because we have no real way to take down a steel flying type reliably, we have to kind of whittle it down slowly. So, yeah. Oh, and the level jump was by about 10 levels, or 9 or something. It was massive, and very, very grueling. And for this battle I actually had to go to the mart and buy some extra items and stuff. So, yeah. I didn't really want to do that because it involves spending money that I don't want to use on stuff like that. I'd rather use it on like lemonade or something. In the game, of course, I can't. Although I wouldn't mind some lemonade right now. That would be awesome. Cup of tea would be good, actually. Yeah, that would be my reward for filming this. Cup of tea. Okay, Steel Wing, not very damaging to us, mainly because Pamela's leveled up now. Yeah. So, oh yeah, most of Iris's Pokemon will have leftovers. Leftovers is annoying in this match, because it just makes it longer, and it was long enough as it was. Okay, now we move on to the actual challenge. Well, the first challenge. Staraptor. Staraptor is deadly to us in a lot of ways. Firstly, we have a problem with Intimidate, its main ability. That lowers our attack one stage, and because Pamela is a physical attacker, that does give us a bit of a problem. And then it uses Close Combat. Close Combat is your general high damage, but it damages you with recoil. In some cases it's good in the metagame and stuff. In this case, being used against me, and because Pamela is weak to it, it was a nightmare to deal with. Pamela barely survived the ones from Staraptor, and so I had to play completely defensively and just heal up any damage I take and just pray that it won't get a critical hit and just let it kill itself, really, because that was kind of the only way I could get to actually taking it down reliably. So yeah, that happened. But we took it down. We take it down. Sorry, spoilers, I guess. Well, not really. You know what's happening. You know what's gonna happen, don't you? All right. Okay, Close Combat again. Not nice. Barely survive. Well, 52 health is kind of barely, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Now we come up with the second problem of Ivory. Braviary. It's like her last Pokemon, but with slightly higher attack, which means that Brave Bird does more damage to us. Now, this is the problem I had, and why I had to level up so much before. Mainly because this Gerd, sorry, just kept taking us down a lot. So yeah, I also made lots of silly mistakes and I died from it, so I had to keep retrying and blah 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 blah. I did not enjoy it. But it's out there, and like I said, I'm persevering. I'm not just going to stop this series because I get a challenge. And you see, it does 32 and I'm left with 32 health here, which is much, much, much worse than I want. So we're going to heal up again. It's all strategic here. I'm actually having to use strategy, if you call healing like a madman strategy. Well, it's defensive. We're playing defensively. And Pamela is, at her base, a physical sweeper. Not really meant to take hits that well. So it's quite good for Pamela to be able to defend against anything. She's kind of tanking here, except using lots of meds. So she's being a tank with a very good mechanic. As the mechanic being a doctor in this analogy, or me, because I'm a healer. I heal. I'll stop with the bad analogies. Right. That thing keeps taking us down to lower and lower health. This is awful. Like I said, leftovers gain. And, it's grueling. It was a really tense battle, this one, because this was probably the lowest I'd managed to take Braviary before I did something stupid. And I don't actually do something stupid this time. I'm so cautious in this battle. It's kind of scary. To me, at least, because I'm naturally not a very cautious person. Well, I am sometimes. Depends on the situation. Moving on, though. Yeah. Pamela does pull through quite well. This entire battle, if Pamela wasn't this level and wasn't defensive enough and had enough HP, then it would have just been impossible for us. It was impossible for us. So, yeah. And that's what made it really hard to film, actually, because I didn't get any critical hits in this battle. And, well, I do get one, but you'll see. And, but none that actually really mattered to me. See, this Pelipper was the furthest I'd been in this battle. Pelipper's not exactly a threat to me. Barely damages me with a surf, and that's stabbed. So, yeah. And then it just protects itself, which is annoying. So, yeah. We get a nice critical hit with Secret Power, see? And it's down. I don't really like Pelipper anyway. Yeah. Its beak is far too big. Yeah, Unpheasant. Now, I heal up really, really cautiously here because I've never gotten this far, and some silly part of my brain thought that, hey, what if this Unpheasant actually has close combat as well? So yeah, I thought that it would be best to heal up. Then I realised it uses Slash, which is fine. It doesn't do much damage to me, and I doubt it would have used Slash if it had access to close combat. Well, saying that, it is the AI. Well, there we go. That's Iris dead. Down. We didn't kill her. She can't die. But wait, why aren't you giving us all my badge? Lots of grammar problems here. little bit silly. No, she doesn't give us our badge. So we actually have to go to the next city to get the badge. Well, not the next city. Back to the other city. The one with the Pokemon contest hall thingy-majiggy. So, that's annoying. But for now, we'll just wrap it up. Because that was a long battle, and we're all tired here. Especially me. I deserve a break. Okay. Now we just have to retrieve our Pokemon, and we can head out. Kind of. Well, we can have a break. That's what I want. That's all I want. Yeah. So, next episode we will be going to the Pokemon contest hall. Doing the story thingy, getting our badge, about time. Probably doing more stuff in that city, getting stuff, and yeah, the stuff I said before, but we couldn't get it without the badge. And we might do a contest, so yeah. Thank you very, very much for watching, if you're still watching, that is. Well, you probably are if you're listening to this. Anyway, I'm going off. Yeah, I wrap this up. Thank you very, very much for watching, and this is where I have to say adieu.